What's going on, guys? It's Oliver here again, and today we're going to be meal prepping. As you can see, tip number one, if you don't have an apron, use your wife's. Alright, so as we spoke, we're going to be prepping for the whole week. So these are the things that I'm going to be cooking today. I've got 2 kilos of chicken breast. Of course, it's with the skin. We're going to take the skin off. I've got green beans, zucchini, asparagus, broccolis that I've cut earlier, and I've got 1.5 kilos of lean beef, and also I've got some corns that I cooked earlier. Right, so what we're doing here, we're cutting these vegetables up so we can steam them and skin that chicken as we said, marinate this. I'll just show you what I use. I use the steamer, a little bit of water, let it boil, not too much so you don't have the water touching the vegetables. Also we have the pan here. We'll cut the vegetables and we'll keep going. Alright, so we got our water steaming here so we can put our veggies. With the veggies, you don't want to put too much, so you want to put pretty much to the line there. I don't know if you can see it. So you want to avoid that the bottom cooking and the top is still raw. So you want to put thin layer so the steam gets to all the vegetables. Alright, so I've put the broccoli on. I'll show you how I've put it. So as you can see here, it's just one thin layer. It doesn't have to be too much so the steam gets to it. And always don't forget to cover so it gets steamed. The timing that you need is just what you need. How do you like the broccoli? I don't like it too much, so it's a bit crunchy, so it's half cooked, I call it. So I'll cook it half and then we'll take it. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Also here what I have is just takeaway containers. The size of the container is this, and I have these ones for my fats, my veggies, extra veggies if I want to. I've cut the zucchini, as you can see. With the asparagus, I'll just take the bottoms off. I'll cut this in half and we put them back. With these ones, you just cut the heads, that both ends, and then we cut them in half and we put them in a steamer. Stay tuned, we'll get back when the broccoli is cooked. Alright, so our broccoli is cooked now. We're gonna take it and gotta be careful with it because it's gonna be extremely hot. Ooh. Right, we're gonna leave it there. Just make sure there's enough water in there. You don't need much anyway. Take this. Bloop. Make sure you spread it like so. And the most important thing, cover. Alright, we're still not even halfway. But there is one thing I want to tell you. Always keep it clean. Because these meal preps can get really messy. Today I'm going to be weighing my food. You don't have to weigh your food. If you have measuring cup, use that. I'll show you how to use it. I'll show you what to use instead of it. So when you don't have all these things, you don't get frustrated. The main reason I created this channel is just to explain things to people that are simple. When I used to be a beginner, I used to look into stuff. I want to know something and I have to watch 30 minutes video for 30 seconds explanation. They could have done it. So I want to keep things simple. I'm not a professor, I don't know a lot of things, but whatever I know, I just keep it as simple as possible. So we keep that simple and we should be alright. We're not professional, as I said, we just, we're following a dream and we want to get the best results possible. So we do everything we can just to keep it that way. The second tray of broccoli is nearly done, and after that we'll jump in and we'll steam all these: the zucchini, the green beans, asparagus, and then we'll cook the meat. The reason I cook the meat at the end, so if I want to have a meal I can have it fresh, and also the kitchen doesn't get stinky. Alright, so I've finished steaming the broccoli. As you can see, I've just put the zucchini in and waiting for it to cook or steam. So while I'm waiting for this, what you want to do is marinate your meat. By the time you finish steaming these things, this thing has a bit of flavor, which is the meat and the chicken. Okay, with today's beef, after I've washed it, of course, I have to wash it. Always make sure you wash it. You never know who touched it, what they've done with it. So we're using garlic paste, just 1 big spoon, because I like garlic. You don't have to put that much. And I'm gonna put a little bit of cumin, lemon juice, black pepper, bit of turmeric, and we mix it. Right, the reason why I didn't put salt in beef, it's because if I put salt now, the meat is gonna toughen up and it's not gonna cook that quick. So while we're cooking, when it's nearly cooked, then we will add salt. And that's it for the beef. I'll cut the chicken now. Alright, we're cleaning the chicken now, and the chicken, you have to take the skin off and trim all the fat. Of course it's healthier to trim the fat off. So what I'm gonna do is just take the skin and see all this fat around this area. It's all gonna be cleaned off. This is gonna be cleaned off. All this is gonna be cleaned off. So yeah. Bella, buddy, come here. Come. Hey boy. Hey, sit. Sit, Bella. Good girl, and of course you gotta have a share for the kids. Good girl. Hey, high five. Right, so now the veggies are nearly done. This is the last one is the asparagus. It doesn't take that long anyway, a few minutes and it's off. The pan is on the stove. It's going to be on high, as you can see. You gotta use, it's recommended to use the spray olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I have extra virgin olive oil, but I've run out of the spray, so I'm gonna use just, oops, that's it. It's less than a tablespoon, and this is gonna do me the whole process. We let the oil to heat up. Chicken. Start with the chicken. Right, I've cut it. I've put few spices in there, including garlic, of course, black pepper, lemon and herb seasoning. You gotta be careful with the seasoning because it has a lot of sodium in it. So yeah, and of course no salt until it's halfway cooked. Now with this I used to make a big mistake, and I always used to burn myself, and I'll show you how to lay this so you don't burn yourself. We're not gonna go, see, it's very hot, so we're not gonna put it towards ourselves like this. We're gonna chuck it like that. Again, another one, and that's enough. Right, get back to you when it's cooked. Alright, and this is how you cook rice. I've got basmati rice, it's a long grain. Okay, a quick way to cook rice. I'm gonna cook 2 cups today. For 2 cups of rice, 2 cups, for each cup of rice, 2 cups of boiling water. 2 cups, 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of boiling water. Alright, so we start off with washing our rice. There's no rice cooker, guys. This is with no rice cooker. You're just gonna cook it on the stove. We wash the rice. Alright, so what we have here, we have the rice. 2 cups of rice are washed, and I've boiled some water in a kettle. As I said, each cup of rice, 2 cups of boiled water. So we're gonna do that. Alright, so I've just put 4 cups of water. This is my measuring cup. Put 4 cups of water. I don't know if you can see it, but the rice should look like this. There's about this much water on top of the rice. Right, what we're gonna do now, the magical lid. Of course you cover everything because this is how the rice gets steamed. And you add salt, of course as much as you want, and you just leave it until the water's disappeared and there's holes in the rice, and I'll show you later. Right, our rice is nearly done. See the holes in the rice? There's no water, you can't see water through that. What we're gonna do now is put the flame down to the minimum, right, and we leave it for 5 minutes and then we turn it off. Alright guys, we've got the beef here, it's cooking, and our rice is ready. Right, you're gonna have a nice fluffy, very fluffy rice. Alright guys, we just finished, I just finished cooking the vegetables, the meat, the rice is ready, my containers are all spread on the table. Now all I have to do is measure my food and just put it in the containers, put the containers in the freezer. Whenever I need a meal, I just take it out of the freezer, microwave it or preheat or heat it again, and just go for it. There is 2 ways you can do this. If you're counting calories, then I'll make a video after this just to explain the easiest way to count calories. So wait for that. Or if you know what are you doing already and you know how to count your calories, we have everything there. You just go ahead and calculate everything you're doing. Of course, not just calories, the whole macros. So your carbs, your proteins, your fats. And if you're just there on a flexible diet and you just want to eat healthy and you want to keep up with your nutritions, and you're training every day or 5 days a week, 4 days a week, whatever you're training, you have your food there. Whenever you need a meal, you just get one out of the freezer and just heat it. I make this so I don't miss a meal. I started 2 hours ago and now I'm finished. It's 2 hours of the whole week, and you can prep. Of course, I prefer it to be twice a week or 3 times a week, but for the sake of this video, I cook for the whole week. Of course, the fresher you eat, the better. If you can cook every day, then go for it. This is the best thing you can do. But for busy schedule like mine, I work most of the time and I do 12-hour shifts, so I can't stand there and cook. I don't have that much time. So on my days off, I'll just jump to the grocery shop and I'll get some meat, some vegetables, and guess what? It's more affordable. I'm going to show you how I put it in containers. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you saw something wrong, please correct it. If you have any comments, please comment below. Alright, we're going to go ahead and I'll show you what was the last stage. Someone's going to ask, alright, you cooked the carbs, you cooked your veggies, you have your fibers there, you have your carbs there, you have your proteins there, where's the fats? Alright, the fats, I'd like to take them, I take either almonds or sunflower seeds, roasted sunflower seeds, unsalted. So I'll take that during the day, especially with my breakfast. If I can, I'll just chuck them with my oats. Alright, so here's our asparagus and green beans, here's our beef, chicken, zucchini, our corn and broccoli. And here's my containers. Tongs. Okay, of course we're gonna mix it up. It's not gonna be all corn and it's not gonna be all broccoli, so we don't get sick of the meal. The main thing is that you don't get sick of your food. That's why you should make your food tasty, so you don't get sick of it. Alright, here is the magic. So we've got everything in here, looking good. Don't have anything else to ask for. We set for the next 5 days. Done. You might ask, and this is my meal tonight. You might ask, there's some containers, they have only rice, they don't have protein in them. Yes, because these ones are gonna go with tuna. And there's some containers, they don't have rice, because I'm on a low carb diet. This is what's gonna happen. Not every meal will contain carbs, which is rice. It has only protein and fiber in it. You can, if you noticed when I was putting the veggies in the containers, there was no measurement for it, and the reason being is veggies are not evil. Okay, we can eat as many veggies as we want, as long as it's not potatoes or anything that contains carbs, of course. And veggies are alright. As I said before, I've said in the previous videos as well, the veggies will make us feel full and we won't need as much food, because if you think about it, you're eating too many veggies and all they have is fiber, nothing else. Looking good, huh? It's delicious. Alright guys, that was it for today. I've cooked, everything is done. I'm ready to go have this meal, have my protein shake and sit down a little bit, and then time to go to bed. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please share it, comment, let me know what you think. If you'd like more videos about fitness, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.